Hey everybody, my name is Brian and I like barbecue. That's right, Barbecue Brian is back today. We're going to be cooking up this, well, you can read it right there. This is a tri-tip roast from Fairway here. Comes in right at 3 pounds. Oh yeah, that's a hunk of meat. So let's go ahead and get this thing prepped up. First thing I'm going to do, and you don't have to use a binder today. I'm gonna just because I want to. It's my tri-tip. So we're gonna do a little bit of the W sauce, as I like to call it. Okay, that's gonna be good with the W sauce. So we're gonna use the same combo of rubs I've been using lately for beef. Once you find a good combo, it's hard to go away from it. We're gonna be using first coat is gonna be this Cosmos Q Texas beef. This is some of my favorite stuff to pretty much use on anything, especially obviously anything beef related. But I even like this on like if we're gonna cook up some veggies. I think this stuff goes really well. It's not overly salty. It's got a real good flavor to her. That's gonna be good. And then we're gonna go ahead and go on with the Cosmos Q SPG. This is an awesome combination on beef, so that's why I keep using it. I got some other stuff I kind of sort of want to start using, but for this tri-tip, I'm gonna use the same stuff. But you can kind of notice that the SPG it's a coarse SPG. It's just kind of like the Suckle Busters, except Cosmos doesn't make me cough a lung up, which thank you for that. But when I'm putting this on, because I'm not using a very sticky binder per se, and the Texas beef isn't really, wet yet, I guess. When I put this stuff on, I like to really push it in. So, but that is gonna be about it. I'm gonna go ahead and let this thing kind of chill out in the fridge. And I will pick back up when we're out at the grill, so see you then. Alrighty, we are cooking again on the Masterbuilt Gravity Fed Series 560. Love this grill. But just threw the tri-tip on, give you a quick peek. I'll take you a little closer, just so you can see what it looked like. We're gonna do this reverse sear. So the first part of the cook, we're gonna cook at 180, and then when I get an internal around right around 105 to 110, I'm going to pull it off, crank the Masterbuilt up to 550, and then give it a sear. We are using B&B oak briquettes tonight with 2 or 3 chunks of post oak in there as well. So I'm going to leave this thing shut down, and I'll pick back up and give you a look before we sear it. So we'll see you then. Alright, we're not quite checking on the meat yet, but I figured I'll just do a quick video here and show you the amount of smoke this is putting out. And now it's not super thick billowing smoke. I don't know if the camera's catching it. I think it is. Ooh, what's that we got? Oh, little natter days. Let's see if we can get a little bit over here. But again, I just want to say, we are running at 180. At 180, this thing should, there we go. This thing should be smoking pretty good at 180, and indeed it is smoking. It's pretty impressive the amount of smoke this thing can put out. Granted, we are running at 180, but still, I mean, for a $500 grill we got right here, and I'm just gonna assume this is a PID controller on this, because if it's not a PID, holy crap. But you can see on the back side of my grill, I have my ThermoWork, or I have my Maverick XR50 back there, kind of just monitoring things. I haven't messed with the Wi-Fi on this. That'd be one knock. I did have it connected to the Bluetooth right off the bat, and every time I shut the door to go back inside, it would disconnect it, and I'm like, yeah, that's dumb. I don't really need it, but maybe I'll mess with it again. But again, very impressive. I have this thing set at 180, and you know what? Let's just take a look at the 2 temps quick. You can see we're at 180 on the Masterbuilt, and I bet you my ThermoWorks, if we can see it, 176.2, and you know what? I will take that all day long. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I just figured I'd give you a quick shot at all the smoke coming off, and yeah, we will pick back up when we're searing it off, so we'll see you then. Alrighty, we are back, been out for about an hour and a half. I'm about ready to pull the tri-tip off. Just quick give you a look at it. Internal is at about 115. And that is going to be good enough for me. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it off. I'm just going to put it on a plastic tray, loosely tinted in foil, and crank this thing up. I think I'm going to crank it up to 500. And I'm probably going to let it go for a couple minutes aside, and hopefully dinner will be ready. So we will pick back up when we're searing this thing. Okay, we're back down. Got the grill preheated to 525. I'm going to go ahead and sear this thing for 2-3 minutes aside. So let's go ahead and throw it on. Yeah, 525 might have been a little cool, but we're gonna roll it and see what happens. I'm gonna let that go for about 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna flip it. So when I flip it, I'll pick back up. 2 minutes are up. Let's go ahead and give her a turn, or flip, or whatever. Yeah, not bad. Some great marks. But I'm gonna let it go for another 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna check internal and hopefully pull it in. If not, I'll give it another turn, and I'll just take this thing up to, I don't know, probably 135, 140. For tri-tips and beef tenderloin, I kind of sort of like things more on the medium side. I don't know why, because I like my steaks about as medium rare as they can be. But tri-tips, beef tenderloins for me, like they're always good at like 140, 145. So I'm gonna finish cooking this, and we will see when we're cutting into it. Alrighty, so we are back, and it is time to eat. Well, time to slice into it and then eat. So real quick, I'm gonna go over to cook times. Internal temp on the grill for the first part of the cook, we did at 180 for about an hour and a half. Internal was around 115. Cranked it up to 5 1/4, and then I let it go for a total of 5 minutes aside. I did like 3 minutes flip, 3 minutes flip, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. You get it. Total time of searing is 10 minutes. And there's the final product. Looking pretty good. Brought this up to an internal temp of about, I can't remember. I think it was like 133, 134. Brought it in, let it rest, and underneath some foil for about 10-15 minutes, and here it is. So let's go ahead and slice into it. If I remember right, the grain on this part runs this way, and then the grain runs on this part runs this way. So let's go ahead and take some slices and see what we got. You have to apologize for the dog in the background if you heard that. He hadn't eaten in about 5 minutes, to be honest with you, when I fed him. Take one more cut, and then I'm going to turn it. You see the grain runs this way, so now I'm going to change directions here, and I'm going to finish slicing it this way. Maybe that's not the right way, but I just know you're supposed to go against the grain, and that's how we're going to do it. You can see it is just pouring out juices. I'm going to have to make this video a little on the quicker side because the little juice troughs don't really hold all that much, and I don't want to get my nice butcher block countertop all full of stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at a piece here. Still piping hot. That looks pretty freaking good. Really juicy. Let's go ahead and try a piece. Wow. That is B&B charcoal. Cosmos Q, once you find a good combo of rubs, like I said, once you find a good combo of rubs for beef, you stick with it. But this combination on beef is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and eat. You guys and girls have a good night. Thank you for watching, and Barbecue Brian out.